Okay, so I am live now. Please let me know, guys, if you are able to hear me and if you are able to see me, right? So the streaming should be on, and let me see if I am live now. Okay, so it might take 1 or 2 minutes. So it shows I'm live here. So please let me know if you are able to see me and if you are able to hear me, right? Okay, so I am not able to see myself live. Just a minute. The streaming is happening. Okay, okay, fine. I am live now. So please let me know if I am audible and visible to everyone, and then we can start with the today's session, right? Okay, so guys, quickly join and let me know if I'm audible and visible to everyone. So basically today we are going to do basically the analysis of today's exam, 3rd of October, shift 1 and shift 2. So complete picture you will be able to get from this particular video, right? Okay, so just wanted to understand if it is visible and if I am visible and audible for both of all of you, and then we can start. Okay, so very good evening all of you, and I welcome all of you to online study for you, a complete placement solution. Friends, there is a big change in TCS in 2025 examination, right? So the level of the question is not very difficult this year. So definitely your cutoff is also going to be different, right? So your cutoff is also going to be a little different this time. Okay, so I will tell you the complete process, started from like how you have to check in, how much time before you have to go, right? What are the topics which are important, right? So each and everything I'm going to tell you. Before that, friends, I just wanted to tell you, so one of the message which we received from one student, sir, the crash course helped a lot, and the test series, because of that only I could attempt more in the examination, and similar kind of questions were only asked. You had even practiced us for the difficult problem. Thank you, sir. So thank you guys for trusting us. That is the one thing which I could tell. So if you have trust us, you might have seen the result today that you were able to attempt the question, right? Okay, fine. Now, sir, can we check the output of our code in TCS? So basically, for coding related things, right? So Ankan sir videos will be coming soon, right? So you will see that if you're, please discuss shift 2 question. So I'm not going to discuss any questions because we have not received it. So if you send us questions, right? So I will tell you. So if you send us question here on this particular number, right? So 80884. So please send the question on our WhatsApp number. We will solve it and we will upload it as soon as possible. Right now we have not received the question, right? Okay, so aptitude question, 1 or 2 question which a student said, like time and work question was there on alternate days, right? So alternate days, time and work question was there. Okay, and then some percentage direct question were there. So friends, it was very easy to attempt. It was very easy to attempt 10 question in TCS NQT exam from advanced aptitude. So like previous year, this year your cutoff is going to be little on higher side. We will discuss about the cutoff. Okay, don't worry about it. But the first thing what we are going to do here, so the first thing we are going to understand, so what will be your process of examination? Okay, so that you need to understand. So friends, exam check-in process. So check-in time 7:30. So the first shift, right? So exam check-in time 7:30 AM, arrived by 7 AM and waited 30 minutes. Required documents. So the required documents you should be having is admit card, right? ID proof checks, 2 checks of ID proof, and then they will tell you the floor numbers. Okay, floor were clearly marked. Okay, with assistance available if validation process. Okay, face and thumb validation were there. Informed about the lab and desk number, right? So this will be the thing will happen when you will go and sit for the examination, right? So is clicking the arrow allowed? Each and everything we will talk, friends. So find speed based on time and distance given to survey return. So coding questions we will be uploading in some time. After this live session will get over, we will upload the coding video, don't worry about it, right? So Python compiler is working. Average वाला question में input क्या सिर्फ number लेना था या string? Please explain someone. No for first question not working. Okay, so we will discuss about that coding part, right? And then friends, here COVID declaration form must include a photo which can be pasted at home. So friends, please go with extra photo, otherwise you will not be able to allowed for the examination. Login assistant, help provided for login and password. Now aptitude friends, so 10 question you could have easily done. 10 question you could have easily done. It was easy to moderate, not it was, see last year it was moderate to difficult. So this year it was not, right? Moderate to difficult, right? So this year it was not moderate to difficult. So this you have to keep in mind. So it was nothing but easy to moderate, right? So 10 question you could have easily done. So the cutoff will be around 8 to 10 for aptitude. Friends, whatever questions we have practiced, similar kind of question has been asked. Same question will never come if somebody is saying that the question are coming from my videos or the questions are coming from my courses, right? That cannot be true, because TCS never repeats the question. Keep in mind, if somebody is saying, I am telling loudly that questions are coming from my videos or questions are coming from my courses, it is not possible, man. See, TCS every year changes the question. It will never be same. So that is the only reason I never say that question has come from my course or from my videos. Yes, I will tell that similar kind of question has come, and that today when a student wrote the examination, they realized it, and the test series has helped them a lot, because in that 25 minutes of time you had to solve 20 question. If you have practiced before, you could have easily done it. Okay, now so आज मैंने दिया TCS NQT. Okay, now so what is the answer? Positive difference between SI and CI. See, the SI and CI I have told you in course also, right? So the difference between SI and CI which was asked, for 2 years it will be PR square by 100 square. Okay, in the course I have done for both 2 years also and for 3 years also I have done, right? And the same question was asked today. And CI SI for 3 years, CI SI for 3 years, it is PR square into 300 plus R, and then it will be nothing but 100 cube, right? And recently one of the question again I had done inside the course, right, from the new videos, if you'll go and see. So this, all those things has been already discussed. There was a direct question based on the formula. So friends, the topic from aptitude was, from average 2 questions were there, right? So mean 1 question, mean is nothing but average and mean both are same only. So if you'll watch my previous videos, important topic, list of topic, I had told you this topics only, right? So average 2 question, mean 1 question, percentage 2 question, time and work 1 question, speed and distance 2 question, this weighted something like that question were there. Okay, volume 1 question was there. Okay, theta based 1 question was there. Time and work like alternate days. If X can do individual work in P days, Y in Q days, if they work alternatively, how many days they take to complete the work? 1% of 49% of any number, that number is not given, right? So the question is not complete, right? So these were the things from the shift 1. Shift 2 also I will take you through. Okay, now friends, this is one thing which you could see here, right? So coding questions are easy to medium, support, yeah, C, C++, Java, Python per language only. Okay, very good. So fine, questions are easy to moderate. Yes, questions are easy to moderate. It is not difficult. My public cases are passed only for advanced coding. So friends, chances I will talk about the cutoff. Please wait for some time, then we will go for the cutoff. Now here let us understand. So one of the student in one of our WhatsApp group, so he has put, so done with TCS NQT, part A, aptitude is mid to high. Friends, if you have not practiced enough aptitude question, then it will be definitely medium to high level. Okay, see, things will be easy only when you have practiced and you have put effort. Then time consuming question because of solving, right? So you should know how to solve it in a easy way. Verbal ability was easy to moderate. Logical reasoning comparatively easy, right? So logical reasoning was easy. Part B, advanced aptitude easy to moderate, comparatively easy. Coding question, so find the time travel given distance, format length of the train and length of bridge, okay, in double variable. Question easy to moderate. Split the array in such that both parts having equal average if you can split array according to the above, right? So these were the two coding question. Now friends, so verbal if you will talk, then 7 question from 2 paragraph. So 2 paragraph were asked and from there 7 question was asked, right? Okay, so it is both the shift. So both the shift I will tell you, first shift also and second shift also, both the shift is included. So please let us see. Okay, then friends, so synonyms 1 question were there, grammatical mistakes 4 to 5 questions were there, error correction 2 to 3 questions were there, meaning replacement, that means word replacement maybe, right, 2 question, sentence arrangement 2 to 3 question. So these were the topic which you will be getting from verbal ability, right? Okay, and then from reasoning, right? So then from reasoning friends, option with pairs to identify the correct one. So this question even I did not get. Okay, so what is meant? So I need to talk to that person again, okay, and at least try to understand, and then I will be able to communicate you properly. So options with pair to identify the incorrect one, 2 question pattern question images, okay, 2 questions on pattern basically, 2 questions on 2 questions on image basis, right? Okay, no coding decoding questions were asked, but in other shift 1 coding decoding questions were asked. Odd man out 2 questions were there, circular sitting arrangement 1 question were there, and then some theta based questions were there from the reasoning ability also. And advanced quantitative aptitude 5 to 6 theta based questions were there, and rest are mostly from logical, right? Okay, now 9 team bala question. So see friends, if you know any question, please put that in the comment section, right? And then we will be definitely able to help you out, right? So if you'll put the question, definitely we will help you out. This is from the second shift. So many of you were asking, sir, in second shift. So this is from the second shift, right? So second shift, the question which was asked from, okay, so mensuration 2 theta based questions were there, probability questions were there, statistics 2 questions were there, profit and loss, percentage, SI and CI 2 questions, LCM of 4 numbers, ratio, partnership, time and work, and time and distance. So friends, you already know that these are the topics which sir has also explained earlier, that these are the important topics, and from here only the questions will be asked. And also we have practiced a lot of questions of this particular types, right? So friends, see, either it is test series or it is YouTube videos or it is course videos, that kind of questions only you would have got it, and that is what I said. So you can read this also, right? So the student directly said, sir, the crash course helped a lot because it is on the latest pattern of 2024, right? Because of that only I could attempt more in the exam, and similar kind of questions were only asked. And also see, to a student, definitely I prefer to solve difficult question. When you see, when you climb at 100 stairs, right? So you will be climbing all the 99 stairs to reach 100 stairs, right? See, if you have 100 stairs here, right? So you have to reach here. This is 100 stairs, right? Please try to understand. So this is your 100 stairs. Now, so to reach here, you have to go through 99 stairs. So when you practice the difficult level of the problem, then the mid-level, average level will become easy for you. And then easy will become, right, you will be able to solve in mind itself, right? So that is what had helped a student to achieve or to solve more number of problem. Anyway, now friends, in second shift, right? So in second shift, if we'll talk about logical, so logical, these were the things were there, right? So there was a coding question, 16 is coded as 13, then how 23 will be coded. Okay, coding decoding 1 question was there, very good. Okay, fine. What is theta? So theta based question is fill in the blanks. So theta is nothing but fill in the blanks question. Fill in the blank. So fill in the blanks question is nothing but theta, right? Okay. Now friends, so here if you'll see in logical syllogism questions were there 6 syllogism questions they are telling were there from this topic, right? So in second shift one of the students said, sir, there were 6 syllogism questions were there, blood relation 3 question were there, sitting arrangement 4 question were there, direction 2 questions were there, non-verbal 2 questions were there, and coding decoding 2 questions were there. That is in second shift. You can see they have changed directly to 6 syllogism question in second shift. So friends, each and every topic is very, very important. You can't say that these topics are important and the other topics are not important. So basically you have to practice all the question. Sir, my question on CI and SI. Friends, so please put the questions in the comment section, right? So the questions should be correct actually. And as soon as we will receive the question, we will definitely inform you, right? Okay, we will make a video and we will upload it. Don't worry about it. So theta based is type in to answer. Yes, it is fill in the blanks. Okay. Now friends, our next question, our next thing if you'll see. Okay, so I won't be shortlisted. See, regarding the cutoff and your shortlist, we are going to talk now. So please have some patience. Then friends, spotting error, right? So you have to spot the errors. And then 3 to 4 paragraph was there, 6 question jumbled sentence, 3 idioms and 3 fill in the blanks. Okay, so these were the question which was asked. And coding questions if you'll see, so find the total minutes of exercise done and its average for a week. So Ankan sir is solving the questions. So after this class, maybe after half an hour, you will be getting the video. So input like were given day 1 Monday 25, day 2 26, day 3. Right, you can do this question very easily using C programming by scanf. Question 2, to find the number of palindrome integers between m and n. So one question, right, was there with the help of array, and one question directly with the help of C programming. You could have done this, right? So program 1 should find the total time taken for exercising and also find the average exercise time for the week. Input format was given like this. First coding question, sum of the 7 numbers and average. There was one more coding questions where the length of the train was given, length of the bridge was given, and something you had to find out the time. Okay, so that was also one of the question. Now friends, let us talk about the cutoff now, because after this what is important to understand, so cutoff and how you will get shortlisted, right? So now definitely this question will be there in your mind that, sir, so what should I do so that I will be getting shortlisted, or whatever I have done, what is the chance? Okay, so what is the chance of shortlisting? So now, so let us see the shortlisting chances. Okay, so shortlisting chances. Okay, so the chances of getting shortlisted, basically the chances of getting shortlisted, so that we will try to see chances of getting shortlisted. Now friends, one thing is very, very important to understand. So if you have done only foundation section, okay, so if you have done only foundation section, if you have not done any coding, right, then you will be called for ninja if you clear the cutoff. If you clear the cutoff, okay, if you clear the cutoff, then what will happen? So if you have not done any coding question, right, advanced coding question, if you have not done any coding question, and if you have done foundation, if the cutoff is clear, then you will be getting ninja role. Okay, now second thing which you need to understand, the exam was easy to moderate. So the exam was easy to moderate. It was not moderate to difficult. It was not moderate to difficult. If somebody have found this exam is difficult this time, then please take my suggestion. We need to put more effort, and I will help you to put effort, where to put effort, how to improve, all those things we can discuss. But it was easy to moderate. Okay, now friends, numerical ability. So if you'll compare 2024, right, so if you'll compare NQT 2024, one thing which you need to understand is hiring was more, right? So hiring was more, right? So hiring was more, and this time definitely in 2025 we are not very clear about the hiring. So many are saying 25,000 hirings are there, right? So it is not clear by TCS about the hiring. So let's say here your cutoff will go 7 to 9 question. So if you have done 7 to 9 question in aptitude, that is more than sufficient. Okay, so that is more than sufficient if you have done 7 to 9 question. Now if you'll ask me, sir, you write on a paper and give, I will say no, because whatever I'm going to tell you, it is based on my expectations. Every time I guess, right? See, actually what happens, I talk to the student, right? So how many questions generally they have done, average number of a student, how many questions they have done. Based on that, you can easily decide the cutoff, right? But this will be expected cutoff, and till now whatever we have done, whenever we have done, it was around that only. Okay, so I cannot write and give it to you, but yes, so definitely your cutoff will be around that only. So 7 to 9, because there was some question which you could easily do it in the examination. Now, okay, and then friends, okay, so and here verbal ability. So verbal ability definitely, so you should have done 12 to 15 question, because verbal ability is easy. These I am telling correct questions. Okay, now reasoning ability, friends, so easily 10 to 12 questions you should have done the correct question, because the level of the reasoning question and the level of the verbal ability question is not different. So if you'll compare from 2024 to 2025, then friends, the level of the verbal ability, the level of the reasoning ability has not changed. So that's the reason I'm saying the cutoff will be around same. So out of 25 question, so around 40 to 50% you would have done in verbal ability, and reasoning ability, right, 20 question, so around 50% of the question you could have done, 50 to 60% in your reasoning ability, right? Okay, now friends, and if we talk about numerical ability, so at least 30 to 40% will be your cutoff. So basically you can say 6 to 8, I have put here 7 to 9. I am bit on higher side. Now friends, so once you have done this many questions, then you will be called for ninja interview, right? So ninja interview, so that you should be clear. Fine. Then friends comes here the advanced section. So advanced aptitude and reasoning. So advanced aptitude is basically easier than this particular numerical ability. I really don't know so how TCS is doing this, right? Because advanced section should be, advanced means what? Difficult than whatever is in normal section, but this particular things will be easy. So here 6 to 7 question will be your cutoff, right? So 50%, so here your cutoff will be around 50%. Okay, and coding question, friends, so I talked to many of the student recently, though if they have got selected. So basically one coding question completely you have done completely, then you will be called for digital, and both the coding question if you have done, then you will be called for prime interview, right? But friends, in reality it does not happen like this. In reality it does not happen like this. Okay, so even suppose if you have done this coding question completely, and here if you have done half, then also they might call you for prime interview. So it's not like both the coding questions should be correct for the prime interview. See friends, this how I came to know. So recently we started with the recording the student experience, which for 2025 batch might be helpful. So we started capturing the interview experience, and there when we were discussing, so the students were telling that, sir, even though I had done 1.5 question, I am selected for prime interview, right? Okay, so I'm selected for prime basically. Now friends, okay, so now friends, the question comes here, sir, what if I have not performed well here? So I did not do aptitude well and did coding. I did well both question and I will be shortlisted. See, so basically in TCS there will be sectional cutoff and then there will be overall cutoff. So sectional cutoff will be there, and then there will be overall cutoff will be there, and then there will be overall cutoff will be there, and sectional cutoff will be there. Now my dear friends, I would like to tell you, So now my dear friends, I would like to tell you, so even though you have performed well in coding, right? So in coding, if you have performed well, but if you have not cleared cutoff in any of the section, then it does not matter how good coder you are, right? Because even without coding, TCS is ready to take you based on your foundation skills, right? So it is very, very clear that if you do not qualify in the sectional cutoff and in the overall cutoff, then you are not going to be part of the interview, right? So this should be very, very clear to everyone. Clear? Okay, now friends, okay, so friends, now this should be clear. So, and then, okay, at least one question of coding, right? So what are the coding question given in today's exam? So one person is asking what are the coding question. So these were the coding question which was asked in the exam, if you could see here, which we have already told, right? So these were the coding question. Find the total minutes of exercise, right? So find the total minutes of exercise done and its average for a week, right? So this was one coding question. And second question, coding question was to find the number of palindrome integers between m and n. So friends, as I said, within half an hour, so we are going to upload a video on today's coding question asked, right? So from first shift and from the second shift, so we will be putting the coding videos. And if you guys have aptitude questions, right? So if you guys have aptitude questions and remember correctly, then please send it to us on 80884-52760 on our WhatsApp number. And here we will be solving that questions and we will be uploading the videos for you. So right now we have received 1 or 2 questions, right? So which I have mentioned here. Okay. Now, so here you see, so there were 2 questions. So one time and work alternate days questions were there. So alternate days questions means, friends, I can just take one example. So if A can complete a work in 10 days, okay, and B can complete a work in suppose 30 days, right? Okay. Now the question they might ask, so if they alternate, if they start working, if they, right? So if they start working, right? So if they start working, okay, on alternate days, okay, if they work on, so you can say if they work on alternate days, if they work on alternate days, then in how many days, okay, alternate days starting with A, then in how many days, how many days they will complete the work, So this is one question which you might have got. So see, one student has given that, so time and work, X can do individual work in P days, Y can do in Q days. If they work on alternate days, then how many days they will take to complete the work, okay? So I have given you a similar example because the data is not been given here. So now friends, what you have to do here, so basically here you can take LCM. Once you take LCM, that becomes your work. So this will become 30, right? Okay. Now 10 3s is 30 and 30 1s is 30. So this we got efficiency, right? So if you divide 30 by 10, you will be getting 3. If you divide 30 by 30, you will be getting 1. So now efficiency means A can do 3 work in a day and B can do 1 work in a day, right? Okay. So A, now total work is 30. Now total work is 30. Now A is starting the work, right? A is starting the work. So first day A will finish 1 work, right? Then second day, alternate day they are working. So if today A worked, then tomorrow B will work. B will finish 1 work. Again A will work, again B. So it is nothing but, see here, 4, 4, 8, right? Like this, they will have to work in a pair for 7 days. So basically in 14 days, they will be able to complete 28 work, right? See, 1 pair, like this, AB. So basically in 7 pair, because AB in 2 days, right? Here you see. So AB in 2 days, they complete how much work? 4 work, right? Okay. So now if they will work for, right? So if they will work for, so 2 days they are going to complete 4 works. So if they will work for 14 days, then they will be able to complete 28 works. So 14 days and then 30 work who will complete. So and then remaining will be nothing but 2 work who will complete. So A will complete. So in 14, 2 by 3 days, they will be able to complete the work if they work on alternate days, right? So these are all those things, friends, have been already discussed with you. See, if you are the part of the crash course, then I'm telling you, right? So either you can see the test series which we started, right? Or the crash course. Friends, I'm telling you, now also you can go and check the crash course and you can see that today's whatever the questions were asked, similar questions has been already done. I said same questions will never come from any one course. That is my challenge. Okay, if anybody says that the questions were there from my course or my test series, bring it in front of me. I will pay them, right, 1 lakh rupees right now, because that will never happen. TCS always asks different questions. They set the questions and that questions only will be asked to you, right? So here you can see, so already the test series which we started, that has helped many students, right? Because see, you are practicing to write the exam in exactly 25 minutes, right? So you are able to select the question. Okay, so you are able to select the question. So TCS NQT 2025 test series has helped a student a lot, right? And that was the part of our crash course. And even the videos, right, which we have put and that was asked in 2024 exam, right? So either for your aptitude reasoning or for coding question or for verbal ability, right, top 50 coding question, right? So all those things has helped a student a lot and they are able to solve in a very good amount, right? And see, they will be definitely getting the result. So the crash course link is there in the description of the video. Now friends, so few more things which I wanted to tell you. Okay, so please concentrate here. So section switching was not allowed. Okay, section switching was not allowed. Okay, so here you see section switching is not allowed. Section switching is not allowed. Section switching is not allowed. Now friends, what was the benefit today? So what was the benefit today? So question switching was allowed. Question switching is allowed. So if the question switching is allowed, then you can first pick the easy problem, solve that, and then move to the difficult problem. So now if you have not done it, so this was again a big change today. So if you have not done it, then definitely you will feel the paper was tough. So friend, question switching was there. Question switching was there. So if you solved one, second, and then suppose if you moved to 10th question, then you can again come back and see question number 1 and you can look at all the questions. So it's not like if you'll solve the first question then only you will be able to move to the second question. No, so this was not there. So this was one of the very big advantage TCS have it. So you have to identify the easy problem, you have to solve that particular problem, right? Okay, now friends, if this is done, okay, so if this is done, then okay, so second thing friends, second thing, so how many paper you want, right? Rough paper. So how many rough paper you want, right? So that is allowed. So you can get how many rough paper you want. How many rough paper you want, you will be easily able to get as many as you want. Guys, can you please like the video, because I'm continuously speaking for all of you, providing all the genuine information. So please do like the video so that I can bring more and more such sessions for you. And I will try to make a video of the question which was asked today, right? Only when you really appreciate the effort which we are putting it here. So as many rough paper you want, that was allowed. Calculator was allowed. So friends, you do not have to do calculation in your mind. So calculator was allowed. Calculator was allowed, right? So you can use the calculator for the difficult problem. With coding friends, there is a restrictions. So if you do first coding question, you will be able to move to the second coding question. And from second coding questions, you will not be able to move to the first coding question, right? So there was no negative marking, so you do not have to worry at all, right? So there is no negative marking, so you do not have to worry at all that how the things are happening. Okay, so first you solve how many questions you can, like 10 question, 12 question. So whatever questions are there, how much you are able to solve, you please solve it by yourself. Once you solve the question, right, and then the remaining, so you have to guess, right? But friends, yesterday in questions I had told you, right? Yesterday in questions I had told you, so if you are guessing also, it should be a smart guess and try to eliminate the option, that is option attack method. So option attack method, so if you want to score more, definitely option attack method you have to use to guess, right? Don't blindly guess. 10 question if you do it correctly, then the another 10 question, at least 2-3 question will definitely be correct if you are going with the option attack method. That is what we discussed yesterday in our videos, right? So all those things should be very, very clear. So these are the 4 very, very important points for all of you, right? Okay, and already friends, I discussed about the cutoff, so please don't get panic and don't spend much time on a single, so don't spend much time on a single question, so don't spend much time on single question, right? On single question, please don't spend much time. So what will happen if you are spending much time on a single question, then you will not be able to attempt the question within the same time. You have to try and solve the problem, right? So that's all for today, friends. And definitely my English was little bit bad, but solved both easy and medium coding question. See, there is a theta means, okay, so theta based question means you on screen calculator is there, not physical. So on screen calculator will be there, man. On screen calculator. Theta based means you have to type the answers, right? So you have to solve and then there will be box will be there. Like let's say 40% of 200 and suppose 260. Now, so for this they will give you a box like this. So where you have to calculate the value and then you have to put the answer in that particular given box, right? So that is called theta based question. And you can also say fill in the blank, right? Fill up the blank type questions will be there. So tomorrow shift will be same like today. Yes, tomorrow shift also it will be similar like today only. You don't have to worry. So whatever we have done in the classes, that will be more than sufficient. Don't worry. Try to pick the simple question first. Attempt it, right? Because aptitude is one of the troubling section. Coding, if you do one question also, you are eligible for digital, right? So don't worry. Sir, are you received today's paper? No, I have not received today's paper. So if I receive today's question, I will definitely solve and I will bring it in front of you, right? So till now, I have not received the today's question. Clear? Okay. C++ compiler also had some issues. So friends, see, was calculator really allowed? Yes, calculator on screen calculator is allowed. TCS allows it. Okay, so don't worry about it. I have all, see, you guys are not watching the previous videos. I have told you multiple times that this is allowed, right? So I have told you multiple times, my dear friends. Can you quickly like the session, friends, so that I can continue for some more time? Otherwise, if you guys are not liking the session, then definitely I will have to close it. So if you like the session, please. Okay. Okay. So sir, what is the date for off campus? So off campus generally happens, right? So if we talk about off campus TCS exam, so off campus generally happens after 2 to 3 months of on campus, right? So your off campus will be happening generally after 2 to 3 months of your on campus, right? Okay. So when was TCS NQT off campus? Okay. Sir, compiler में problem रहेगा तो क्या होगा? See, if you have problem in the compiler and if it is common across a student. Now let us try to see. So friends, one thing which I wanted to tell about the cutoff part, right? So in cutoff what happens? Okay. So in cutoff what happens? So this will be a normalization will happen. Normalization will happen. Normalization will happen. Now, so friends, if the student has, right, problem in the, so if the student has problem in the coding section, okay, So if everybody has faced a compiler issue in the coding section, and now suppose this total marks was 100 marks, okay, so they will be calculating, if everything is smooth, then they will be calculating percentage. So the cutoff criteria will be 60%. Now if everybody is facing compiler issue, or most of them, then definitely they will normalize it. And in normalization, what happens, they will look at the topper, so how many questions he has done, and they will look at the average, okay. So based on that, they will keep this maximum marks as 80, and then they will be calculating 60%. So earlier you had to score 60 marks, and now you have to score only 48 marks. So your cutoff will reduce right here, so you can see. So friends, it will be normalized. So if there was a compiler issue, then definitely the cutoff for this coding section will go down. So it's not like that your all the codes should be through, right? So code 1 and code 2 both should be completely through. No, they will come to know because many people had compiler issue, and that's the reason. So average students were not able to, or many students were not able to do the complete coding question because of the compiler issue. So that you don't have to worry about it, okay. See, thank you sir for teaching aptitude question. Only because of you I did well in apti. So thank you Karthik. So thanks a lot for your comments. So definitely friends, see, here we are doing on our channel, we are doing the similar type of question what comes in examination, right? So some easy problem, some difficult problem, mixed level of question, so that in exam you should not get surprised. You should be ready that, okay, so these are the level of the question, and whatever sir has taught, based on that only I am going to solve the problem, right? So that kind of things definitely I wanted from you. Sir, in numerical, mostly compound and simple interest mixtures, which are their topics I left. See, so simple and compound interest, as I got to know, right? So many students were telling, sir, simple and compound interest, right? So there was one question which was direct on the difference basis. I am telling you now also. So friends, please note down if you don't know. So if they have given the data and they are asking simple and compound interest difference per 2 years, then it will be nothing but PR square divided by 100 square. So this is the formula, right? And then for 3 years, the formula will be PR square into 300 plus R, and then divided by 100 cube, right? So these are the two formulas which you keep in mind. And compound interest, there was one video which I have done, 0 to hero, on our channel. So if you go to the live section, right, so that also you watch. So you go to our YouTube channel and then go to live section, right? So here we had done one videos on, you know, 0 to hero compound interest, right? So if you go down, let me check, okay, so you can go on the live section and then you can check the video, because compound interest is getting asked more. So this will give you much more idea. See, compound interest 0 to hero, so 1 hour and 23 minutes video, free videos. It is already there on our channel. So what you can do is you can just go and watch this video. This will definitely going to help you a lot, right? Because you are telling compound interest problems are more. So compound interest problems are more means definitely you have to put more effort, right? Sir, thank you for your free series of TCS NQT 2024. Got prime role but waiting for joining. So Sri Pacific, don't worry, you will definitely get the joining. See, because there are many candidates are selected, so the joinings will take some time. So don't worry about it, right? So you will be getting the joining, okay? So but that's great. With the free series you are able to get into prime, so that's really great. And this time friends, we have also started with the test series and all those things, right? So so that a student can practice. See, basically the time limit, but many times what happened during the examination, you will not realize that only 25 minutes is given to you for 20 question, and there only you do the mistake. So here what we did in the test series, right? So in the test series we have included everything. So aptitude, reasoning and verbal ability, right? So if you go and if you see here, so this is having 1 hour and 15 minutes of test, right? So exactly like TCS, where you will be having question from aptitude, verbal ability, and you will be having reasoning, so that in that particular time you will be able to solve that kind of difficult question. So you will have a very good practice in it, right? Okay, so friends, that's all I would like to tell you. So I am done with the today's session, right? So cutoff I told you once again before I go. So friends, here 7 to 9 question is expected, okay, for clearing the sectional cutoff. And in verbal ability, so verbal ability definitely 12 to 15 question is expected. And in reasoning ability 10 to 12 question is expected. Here 6 to 7 question will be your expectations, and here already you know, right? So if you have any compiler issue, then nothing can be done. 5th October shift will also be same like today. So today is 3rd, we will analyze tomorrow pattern 4th of October, and then we will tell you 5th of October what is going to happen, right? Okay, so wait for some time. In some time we will be also uploading the video on coding, right, by Ankan sir. That's all for today. So I think I am done. Sir, in coding answers for easy question was not coming correct for any C++ user. What to do now? See, if it is not coming for any C++ user, then don't worry. It will be normalized. Shift wise normalization happens, right? So you do not have to worry. Shift wise normalization happens. So they will see how many test cases were passed for the topper. Based on that, right? So your things will be also calculated. So you do not have to worry. If it is for everyone, then you do not have to worry at all. Clear? So aptitude part did not go well. So when the result will be declared? Arey bhai, result will be declared in 15-20 days, right? Somebody is telling, sir, aptitude I did not do well. See, sectional cutoffs are there. Every sections we have to perform well, right? So that you already know, sectional cutoff is there, overall cutoff is there. So every sections we have to perform well, right? Okay. Passed 1 test case for easy level and 5/7 at advanced level. Yeah, Akka. So if we have passed 1 test case in easy one and 5/7 in advanced one, then you might also get call for prime interview, right? So you might also get for prime interview. And friends, before I end the session, I would like to tell you, so if you remember aptitude or reasoning question, so if you remember aptitude and reasoning question, please send the question to 80884 WhatsApp, and we will try to solve and upload the videos which will help your friends who are going to write the exam tomorrow. Thank you, take care, and all the very, very best. Sir, quant topics for tomorrow. See, if you are going to write the exam, then these are the topics which you have to focus more. So here average will be one topic important. Then mean one question, percentage, SI and CI is very, very important, okay? And time and work, speed and distance, weights, okay, time and, okay. So these are the topics which are very, very important. So you have to focus, okay? And some more aptitude topics which you can see here: mensuration, probability, statistics, profit loss, percentage, SI, CI, HCF, LCM, ratio proportion, time and work, and time and distance. So this will be the topic which will be very, very important for your examination, okay? Fine. So I am good at CI and SI. So CI and SI already I told you, there is one video, you go and watch, okay? So see, if you are not good at something, there is only one way we need to improve, right? And for you to improve, already we have done a lot of videos. Please go through that, and then automatically things will be better, right? Okay. So you can also get this crash course, right? So friends, now also there is a chance, get the crash course, write all the test series, okay? And this is definitely will be helping you. Sir, for phase 2 we have 3 coding question or now. For phase 2, bhaiya, always there will be 2 coding questions only. There will not be 3 coding questions. Don't watch any YouTube channel. Otherwise, this kind of confusion will be keep coming, right? So watch only one genuine YouTube channel, right? Don't watch multiple YouTube channels. Difference of came in today noon shift. Yeah. So difference is easy, no? Antonyms, synonyms, antonyms, synonyms. See, antonyms and synonyms is vocab, and vocab you have to remember there is no, kind of like something tricks are there, so that we need to remember. Yes, we can't see our output. So output you will not be able to see. Sroya Jain, sir, thank you for helping. Thank you. Okay, fine. So what is the cutoff for phase 2? For phase 2 cutoff, how will I tell now? Phase 2, when the exams will happen, that time I will tell you the cutoff. What you are talking, guys? Okay. So you can ask me some general questions if you have, and then we can bind up the session. So if you have some general questions, you can ask me, and then we can, okay. Is there any specific weightage for coding question? My aptitude went so bad. See, sectional cutoff is there. So if you don't clear the sectional cutoff, there is no use of how, if you have done both the coding question correctly, right? Okay, so that you are clear. Could anyone see how to see my own output in their platform? So people are saying you cannot see the output, right? So they are telling you cannot see the output. Okay, so what about TCS BPS exam? TCS BPS exam is planned, I think, from 10th of October. I'm not sure about the dates, so you have to check the dates. Okay, guys, can you quickly like the session at least? So you think about me, I'm speaking from so long time for you all, and I could see people are not interested in liking the video. Sir, compiler was not working for many questions. How many theta based questions? 7 to 8 theta based questions will be there. Theta based means fill up the blanks. 7 to 8 questions you will be getting, right? 7 to 8 fill up the blanks questions you will be getting. Sir, today I got easy output and in medium 5/7 cases and aptitude very well. Thank you, sir, for your guidance. Thank you, Sakti Balaji. So see, I really feel very much blessed, right? So when you perform well in the examination, and I feel, okay, so whatever we are putting the effort is benefiting you. So, sir, how many theta based question? By 6 to 7 question theta based will be there. Clear? When will be happened on off campus? Off campus will start after 2 to 3 months. Okay. Advanced section is easier than numerical aptitude. So Pawan, it is last year also it was same thing. Advanced aptitude and reasoning will be easier than your normal numerical ability. Okay. Ria Misra, sir, faced compiler issue in second question. So Ria, many people have faced compiler issue. So please don't worry. The cutoff will go accordingly, right? So you don't have to worry at all. Anyway, if you have done one question also, you are eligible for digital. So don't worry. Whatever happens, it happens for the right, for a reason. Okay. So don't worry. Okay. Now, sir, aptitude and verbal ability is bad, but coding questions completed test. Sir, will tomorrow exam will be easy? Yes, tomorrow exams also should be easy only. Okay. So however the pattern is going on, so the pattern will be like that only. Okay. Clear? Sir, aptitude and verbal ability is bad, but coding question completed. So NCRT solution. So what happens, right? It's a sectional cutoff. So if you have not performed well in aptitude reasoning, if you're not going to clear the cutoff, which I said, then there is a risk. Okay. So how many test cases have to pass in coding? See, there is no definition that how many test cases should be passed. But suppose first coding question, if you have solved 50%, second also if you have solved 50%, then you will be called for digital. Okay. Priya Burma. Sir, where I can get today's question paper? Even I want today's question paper. If I get, I will share with you guys. Right? So if I get, I will share with you guys. Sir, hi sir, it was very helpful learning from you. I ran 6/7 in EG and 7/7 in second question. Can I expect prime? So Pranav, Parisit Pranav, yes, you can definitely expect prime interview call. Mark my word. Okay. So you can definitely expect. Sir, choosing Python would be fine. Any language you can choose. So see, even C++ people who are doing the coding, they are also facing problem in compiler. So Python, so any language you use, it does not matter. So the topic changes from phase to phase. Yes, the topics will change from phase to phase. In first phase, if there is a simple and compound interest, I mean first set, then second set, simple and compound interest might not come. So it will be keep changing. Okay. So that you cannot say that it will change or it will not change. It might change or it might not change. Sir, tomorrow exam will be easy. Yes, tomorrow exam will be easy. Don't worry. If you are prepared well, all the exams are easy. It will never be tough. Thank you. Take care. All the very, very best. We'll meet Again tomorrow with today's question I will try to solve if I get it. Till then, take care. Bye bye.